in safety cars are prohibited. Consumption of your own alcohol beverage is
I've become Daniel's. They're under average, under average household maybe.